This is Smallzy Surgery.
It's time.
To the pool! Now!
There are pirates, and they took everybody hostage.
Is that blood?
Please welcome Josh Duhamel.
I'm Josh Duhamel.
On my count, 10, 9.
Why are you counting from 10? What is this, a rocket launch?
Okay, fine. On 4.
Rolling. Introduce
Smallzy
yourself.
Surgery.
That's me.
Hi. Hey, you're the last one of the day, so this better be good.
This is going to be the best. It's worth the wait, except they told me I'd be off camera, which is why I'm in my gym gear. But that's okay. We'll pass on.
Well, I'm
that.
not wearing pants, so it's all good.
We're a family. Congratulations on the movie. So much fun.
Well, thank you very much. We had a blast making it.
You've had 2 weddings in your life recently. One real one, one movie one. Which was more eventful?
Well, I would have to say my real one because it was real.
Sure.
And it was nearly as sort of eventful actually too when I really think about it. Having thrown my back out the night before, I literally had to go to an emergency room 2 hours before the wedding to get shot up so I could walk down the aisle.
Is that so? Lucky no pirates though. Lucky no pirates.
No pirates. So the good thing is we had no pirates. So
Yeah.
I would say that, let's go with the movie version.
Absolutely.
Nobody died.
2 iconic Jennifers in the movie. Were you pinching yourself when you're on set and there's Jennifer Lopez and then Jennifer Coolidge and you're just like, this is a moment?
Yeah, I mean, whether it's Jennifer Coolidge or Jennifer Lopez or Lenny Kravitz, it's just there's just so many people that I admired so much on this movie. And I was very, sometimes you look at it from afar and you're like, oh my God, how am I gonna act like a normal human around all these people that I've watched and loved for so long? But then you get to know them and they're just truly awesome people. I mean, it was such a fun, loving group. I don't know if it's because everybody except for me and Jen, they stuck us in houses away from everybody else, but they all got to stay in this giant house, have dinner and wine. Lenny comes down and plays music at night, every night. It was like this dorm, like the most awesome dorm you could ever imagine. And so I think that's partly why everybody was so tight during this movie. Everybody just really, truly became a family.
Oh, and also, too, maybe it's got to do with the amazing location you filmed in. There's worse places to make movies, right?
Absolutely. The Dominican Republic was my first time going, and it's so cool. And we got, not only that, we got to go to all of the most beautiful parts of the Dominican, north, south, east, and west over in Punta Cana. And it was like getting the best sort of tour of the country and getting paid for it.
Absolutely. It's one of those like sort of work junket things where you're experiencing the best that it has to offer, and there's no way you could justify spending the amount of money if it was a personal holiday, right?
You would never do it. You would never and there's like location departments who will go out and find like the most beautiful parts of it. So you get to actually experience. And that's one of the things that I'm so grateful for being able to do what I do is, you get to go see and experience things that you would never otherwise have a chance to do. Yeah. And this was a good example of that.
What's the worst place you've made a movie? There's the best place. I don't know if you have an answer to this, but is there a place you went where you were like, wow, like I am staying in my Star Wagon trailer. I am not leaving.
There's been a couple offhand. Geez, I don't know. I mean, you know what? You know what was the hardest? And I love Brazil. I love Brazil. But we shot a movie there that was it was the most difficult because we were in the deep jungles shooting it, and we decided to go barefoot like idiots.
Oh.
And it was a rough shoot. We were underwater for a lot of it. That would have been the worst, even though I love Brazil.
Yeah, no. Before I let you go, my time is running out, and I know you've got the rest of your day to do. Your character in the movie was gifted some borrowed cake knives and a cake server. Could you give me the worst gift and the best gift from your recent wedding, if you would like to share? Maybe pass on the worst gift because I don't want you to embarrass anyone in the family. But is there something that you were like, we got a beautiful something?
I'll say this. My father is notorious for giving like intentionally terrible gifts.
God bless him.
Yeah, he gave my sister a size triple G bra when she was a third grader, just because he thought it was funny.
That's funny.
But my dad, this is just a good example of my dad. I don't know if I can answer. I can't even remember all the gifts and stuff we got. But I mean, my dad is he's one of those guys that just doesn't give a shit. And he wanted to get out of his tux after the wedding was over. And by the time we got to the dinner after the wedding, like the reception, he'd already changed out of his suit before we even got there into his sweatpants. Sat there for the whole thing. Got up, gave a speech in his t-shirt and sweatpants. And I mean, I hope to get to that place one day where I don't give a crap about anything.
Comfort over fashion. I respect your old man. I respect.
Absolutely. I do too.
Josh, congrats on the movie, man. Thanks for the time. I appreciate it.
All right. Take care.
Smallsy Surgery
is a Nova podcast. For more great shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.